Friday, you have survived another week, and we are glad you have joined us as we get ready to anticipate the coming Sunday morning service. We hope you'll join us in person, but if you're not there yet, you don't feel comfortable, we certainly understand. We want you to do what you need to do for you and your family. And if you feel safer staying at home as we kind of work through this COVID stuff, we certainly understand that. You do what you need to do and join us online, and we'll look for you there. We are glad that you're joining us on this Friday. You know, it doesn't take very long for you to understand that people are in a lot of trouble. If you talk to any pastor of a church, they'll tell you they love their job. They really do, if it weren't for the people. If you talk to parents, they'll tell you they love being parents. They love having kids. They just don't want their kids. People are a lot of trouble. Honestly, one of the reasons you and I are so hesitant to get into a gospel conversation with someone is we just don't want the trouble of another person's life. Hey, I got it. I understand. When you start working with someone else, or when you start sharing the gospel with them, when you start walking with them, when you start doing life with them, they're going to say things that make you mad. They're going to do things that make you mad. They're going to do things that hurt you. They're going to do things that embarrass you. They're going to do things, life's just easier without them. Let's just be honest, okay? Life's just easier without them sometimes. But if you don't do that, then who reaches them? Okay? This is why Paul tells Timothy, I'm enduring all of this. I'm in prison. I'm enduring all of this for the sake of the elect. I want to give my brothers and sisters time to grow up and get ready, time to get stronger and mature in the faith. I want time for someone else to be able to consider the call of Christ, and I'm going to take all of the bad attention of the Roman government. The Roman government's going to be trying to put me in jail, trying to shut me up, and I'm going to draw all of the attention to myself, and that's okay as long as you will use this time to get ready for the time when it's your turn. If you're a parent, you know that to love someone is to suffer. If you are a child caring for a parent, you know love is painful. If you're in a marriage, you know sometimes love hurts. If you are a good friend to someone, you know sometimes the hardest thing in the world to do is to be a good friend. Love hurts. That's why a lot of us avoid it. But God Himself is love. And God Himself models this kind of love that bears the pain that's needed to be borne so that someone can know the call of Christ in their life, so someone can know the love of Christ in their life. And what Paul is saying is, I'm going to put my body between you and everything the world's throwing at you, so I'll catch it. But I'm going to give you time to deal with what you need to deal with so you can grow up and be who Christ is calling you to be. So on this Friday, let's ask a hard question. Who in your life are you suffering for? Who in your life are you paying the dues for? Who in your life are you willing to bear the pain so that they can hear the call of Christ in their life? Paul says, I'm enduring all of this for the sake of the elect. It's not suffering that's the problem. It's suffering without meaning. Who are you suffering for so that they can hear the gospel? Yeah, that's a tough one. But Paul says this is the reality of what Christ showed to us. This is what love looks like. It bears all things, even the mistakes and foolishness of your friend. So who is it you're carrying the cost for? You're bearing the pain for? You're suffering for? It will be in that moment when you show what love of Christ really looks like that someone will finally understand. That's why this was such a big deal to Paul. It's why it's such a big deal for you and for me. So who you paying the price for? I'll give you about 60 seconds and let's find that person. I'll see you Monday.